Hey, what's up folks, it's Rojo, and welcome back to the Taffer Family Estate as we play some more Darkest Dungeon. So last time, we had a victory, and I think everybody is in stress relief. We're gonna be bringing out maybe a double highwayman team this time around. Let's see what we got. We do have the Necromancer quest we could attempt. Might not be a bad idea. We'll certainly have the ability to hit people in the back row pretty well, but luckily we also have pretty good damage, so we may not even need to worry about it. If you're not familiar with the Necromancer boss fight, don't worry about it. We'll sort it out when we get to it, if we get to it. Yeah, okay, let's bring Ma, we'll put him in the back. Let me actually just double check. What is his... Good, okay, yeah, I just want to double check his skills real quick. Sally, what are you doing? Put you right there, that's fine. Wicked Slice might actually be a little bit better for him, but it's not worth worrying about too much. I think actually, you know, we could do something like this maybe. Yeah, we can maybe use this uppercut to our advantage a little bit. We could also consider... Well, if he's going to be in the front, I guess we don't really need to worry about flashbang. Hook and Slice is just straight up useless. It's worse in basically every way than finish him, because this skill is currently overpowered in my opinion. So, yeah, we won't be using any Hook and Slice just yet. You know, Therese might actually be a better choice than Sally for this one. His skills are level 1. His skills are level 1. Fair enough. Alright, let's take Therese instead. He's not quite as high level, but he's got Wicked Slice, which is very slightly better, since we're going to be fighting some undead and stuff like that. Pretty good rewards if we're able to pull this off. It is a medium mission, so you know we're gonna have to be careful, I guess. I almost think we might want to consider, since our only goal is really to kill the boss, we might want to do this one in the light, if only because you know it's more important to stay alive than it is to get loot on this mission. But I also just realized we need to examine our team here, because we need to think about our trinkets maybe. Yeah, we got some good stuff and we haven't been using it, so let's address that now. I don't think I dare use this one. Or do I? I don't know. It seems alright. I guess we can roll with it. Where are you? Here we are. Alright, let's... Actually, do you have... No, your skills are good. Alright. Let's give this to you. The extra damage will be nice. The food consumed is not so good. I'd rather have dodge than blight resist, honestly. Diseases apparently aren't even implemented in the game yet. Like, sometimes you can get rabies and stuff, but those are implemented as negative quirks. And you have to go to the sanitarium to remove them. You can't do anything with like medicinal herbs or anything like that. So, yeah, I don't think we're gonna worry about that. So basically, I think I'm gonna give the that charm to our bounty hunter, because his speed isn't very good compared to everybody else's, I think. Actually, his speed's not that great either. Maybe we'll give it to him. Yes. Let's... Actually, you know what, though? What's his dodge? There it is, 15. What's your dodge? 5. I will give it to you. I take it back. I was thinking maybe we give it to the Jester and then he can go first and then buff the rest of our team with +1 speed. And then maybe they'll go first. But I don't know if the turn order actually gets jumbled, you know, after buffs or whatever, you know, in the middle of like a round, I guess. It might just get set right at the beginning, and then, you know, we won't get the effects of the extra speed until the next round, basically. And plus, we might be able to leverage some uppercuts and stuff like that to our advantage. So yeah, let's give him our charm here, and we might as well just get rid of this. We're never going to use lepers. And by the way, if you didn't know, you can shift-click trinkets to straight up delete them if you want to. Okay, all right, I think we're good. Let's provision this thing and see how we do. I'm gonna, like I said, I am gonna take torches on this one because this is again less about loot and more about sort of completing an objective. Take 24 food because we'll probably need it. Take a bunch of bandages. I'll take a couple of those. Medicinal herbs are rarely useful, but I think I'll take a couple keys and maybe one of each of these. We probably will end up just getting rid of these, but we'll give it a try. So if I'm gonna go for a light mission, maybe I should take, let's take 2 more torches. I think that will be good enough. So let's see how we do.
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
Well, there you go. There's a little backstory about the Necromancer Apprentice. I don't know if he'll have anything else to say. This layout is not very good for us, though. He's definitely going to be down here. The boss always seems to spawn in the room that's farthest away from where you are. At least in my experience so far. That may not be always true. The sample size is pretty small. But, you know, we'll do what we can. So far, so good. Okay. I was gonna say, so far, so good. That helps. Ah, yes. So this is why I brought the medicinal herbs. Some onyx and a little bit of gold. That's okay. Keep our torches up. Basically, I want to get surprised to save us some HP when possible. Now this thing, can we use holy water on this? I don't remember, if I'm being completely honest. Let's try it though. No, you can't use holy water in the Iron Maiden. We're not going to dick around with the Iron Maiden then. This, on the other hand, we can unlock. We can also use a shovel on it, but I want to keep the shovels just in case we run into blockages, because it's really punishing when you have to do it by hand. So we got surprised somehow. It's okay though. We shall. We don't want him to be in the front, so we're just going to pick to the face on one of these brawlers. We missed, you know. It's not great, but life goes on. Do a little bit of a buff there. And hope for some good dodging here. Eldritch Pull on him would be perfect, actually. Yeah, that's almost exactly the way we want our party to be anyway. Grape Shot Blast sounds pretty good. And he could... Let's uppercut this guy in the back. Yeah, nice. Oh, he can use Ren from the 3rd slot, so I guess it didn't really do us that much good, now that I think about it. How do we want to handle this? Let's do a little stress relief. Every little bit helps when it comes to that. 5 to 11 damage. Yeah, we'll go for a kill here. Good job. And here, let's do a collect bounty on, let's try this guy. Yeah, the dodge was a factor. That's okay, though, because we can Shadow Fade on her. Perfect. Ooh, okay. Resisted the bleed, though, so that helps out a little bit. And now we'll go for the kill on him again. Didn't quite get it, but maybe a grape shot could do some good work for us here. Nice resist again. That helps out. He already attacked, so I'm going to try for a lunge on the Acolyte. We got the kill. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Or Dirty Duchess the second. Think this is the layout that we want. Alright, let's mosey on. I'm hoping for a minimum of room battles between us and the Necromancer, but who knows how it'll actually work out. That's right, we also have to eat 5 food now to heal, or to deal with hunger, because she eats an extra food. That's a pretty good find for a backpack. And still no room battles. That's good. That's really good. A crate with some stashed heirlooms. A couple busts. I'm okay with that. Ah, so this is definitely a shovel situation.
The cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
And we'll use one more torch here. We're gonna start letting the light fade out, I think, because we're gonna get a full set of light or whatever from our whatchamacallit. Oh, dude, I'm gonna uppercut this guy to the back. That's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna get a full torch from our log, so that's why I'm not too worried about it. Please don't stun him. I appreciate that. Alright, let's get some thrown daggers in here. We're gonna attack this guy in the front. Oh, that crit is so good. Wow. It's incredible. I don't know how a skeleton bled on her coat. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. What do we do here, though? Maybe a... Yeah, I would very much like the Bone Arbalist to be dead. I'd rather have a Grape Shot Blast with crappy damage like that, though. Let's uppercut the Bone Defender. Because I don't think he can do anything from that slot. And we'll try for the kill here. Probably won't get it. Ugh, so close. This is a situation where I'm happy to do a Dirk Stab. Especially with that nice crit there. And now he's going to get to go because we killed the guy. But you know what? That's okay. So what do we do here? I think we do a lunge. Good job. Now we just have to worry about the big guy here. We're getting lucky with our dodges as well. I don't know if darkness makes it more difficult for us to dodge. It does. Well, it doesn't make us. I don't know how the mechanic works exactly, but it. I don't know if it's accurate to say it makes it more difficult for us to dodge, but it does increase enemy accuracy, so it makes it easier for them to hit. You know, I don't know how they do the dodge calculations. I don't know if it's you know, roll to hit and then you roll to dodge, or you know how that all works. But it's definitely, you know, the light is helping us take less damage, I think, because we don't quite have the damage we need to ensure that enemies die before they get to hit us a few times. Or actually, we don't have the accuracy and the speed, I guess. Those are both pretty critical. But in time, I think. Alright, it's a lot of crests.
So too will
This thing, it's locked. Seems like a good use of a key. 1,000 gold, more than paid for itself. Can't complain. And we get some scouting as well, which can be useful on these. Oh man, I'm praying that that this treasure chest is going to be another shovel, because we only have one left. It's books. We're not fucking with the books. Hell no. Oh, actually no, I said I was going to let the light die, and I'm going to keep that promise. Ooh, but I didn't reorder our party. Because I'm bad at this game. Yep, that's my bad. It's okay, though. Let's try and get these courtiers killed ASAP. Luckily, finish him is wicked OP, but not OP enough, I guess. Grape Shot Blast should be able to get the kill, unless we keep... excuse me, unless we keep missing. Not too worried about the stress right now, though. Just worried about our HP. Like, that Graveyard Slash, that hurts quite a bit. Okay, how do we want to handle this? Courtier, please become dead, thank you, or, you know, more dead. And another one of those. At least it doesn't do very much HP damage. I'm thinking we're going to Shadow Fade the... oh, man, really, the resists are out of control right now. It's okay, we're going to try and kill this Bone Soldier. The other guy isn't really much of a threat. Like, he does, you know, 2 or 3 damage a hit. It's not really that big of a deal. Almost got the Courtier. If we're lucky, we'll get to go before him. Yeah, here we go. Good job. And I think we'll be able to go before this guy. He's only got a speed of 1. Kick to the face. More crits. Alright. Happily take all of that. Nope, that's not what I want. This is what I want. Move you there and move you there. Much better, okay. Oh, I hope there's no more shovel thingies, because that's going to fuck us real bad if we have another one after this guy. In fact, I think what we may do is we're going to camp here, because I want to get some HP back and get buffed and stuff like that. Although maybe we shouldn't. I don't know. No, let's do it. Let's camp here.
Huddled together.
10 food.
Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Yes. Okay. So, I'm going clean guns on him, no doubt. And, let's see. Wound care on him is good. We don't really need any stress relief, so that's good. Can produce food. I think I'd rather have another wound care on him, though. And we'll have you scout ahead. And finally, I guess we'll scout plus 10 accuracy, plus 20% damage. That's pretty good. But we're gonna use our final thing to buff our Grave Robber. And now we rest and hope we don't get ambushed and lose all the HP we just got back.
The match
Good. All right.
A blazing
Here we go.
star is born.
I think I'm going to regret eating 10 food, though. I think we probably would have been better off eating 5. Nobody fuck with this, please. Thank you. Alright, it's not too terribly bad. That Tempting Goblet is annoying, but our stress is in a pretty good place right now. All things considered, so I can't complain too terribly much. Let's throw a dagger on this Bone Soldier. Hoping he gets to go next. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna try and kill the Bone Soldier. That's what's most important to me. And then we're gonna try to kill the this guy. Although he's in the second slot now, so I don't even know if he can use his Quarrel attack, which is really what I'm worried about here. I think we go for a Grape Shot Blast just to soften people up. And I would love to get the kill on him, so I think I will do that. It's got the highest accuracy. It doesn't really matter, so let's uppercut this guy. Just because it's cool. Tempting Goblet, I'm okay with. And now let's try and get the kill on our Arbalist. Not quite, but I think he's only going to be able to do bayonet jabs from there anyway, so it's not like the end of the world. I guess we have to either lunge. No, we'll chuck a dagger, that's fine. I think our Grave Robber will be able to get the kill anyway. Nice work. Okay. Perfect. Alright, yeah. That was a pretty smooth fight.
A trifling
Take all this
victory,
stuff, and who's got
but
the
a
best
victory
trap resist?
nonetheless.
30, 30, 30, and 50. Yeah, we'll have her open that. Contents are ours, and that ruby is actually pretty good. 1,000 gold. That scouting chance helps out a great deal as well. So looking like we're gonna have 2 combats coming up in the not too distant future here. Oh boy. Well, this one isn't too bad though, and we got the surprise. Yeah, I will be surprised if we even get hit. Honestly, unless that happens too much more. We may take 1 hit. That's okay. That's acceptable. Oh, we can't Grape Shot Blast. Oh no! Alright, we'll just go for the kill. That's fine. Knife in the dark. It's okay. And we should be able to get the kill here. Good job. Even though he's debuffed, I think we'll just do this again. It's gonna get double debuffed, but you know what? Pretty sure we're about to kill this guy. Except Duelist Advance never hits. There we go. That's an immense amount of gold.
Promises success.
Alright, you come back, you go up. This is like the worst it could have been as far as being jumbled goes. Alright, Sure. It's trapped! Oh, but we resisted. Everything's fine. This is harmless, though. Especially since it's empty. Alright, what kind of fight are we going to have in here? This is not a good fight. This is a bad fight. I think we start by, we're going to do... Let's kill the Bone Soldier first. Accuracy buff helps out a little bit. Stress is mounting, but it's not too bad yet. Now that's what I'm worried about, those big hits. Yeah, he's getting mad damage stacked up on him. It's too early to do a Dirk Stab, I think. Instead we'll bandage up and go for the kill here. That helps. We're gonna go for this Cultist Brawler next, I think. One more good hit, and I think he'll go down. Yes, perfect. Okay, so we're not in the clear, but we're in a lot better position than we were in just a moment ago. I was hoping for a crit there. It's okay. Eldritch Push. That's like the best possible attack that we could get right now, because it doesn't matter if he gets pushed, and it only does like 1 damage. So. Grape Shot Blast should get the kill. And this guy, I think, can only bayonet jab from that position if he gets to go at all, which he will. Alright, we're hurting, but we're not... Oh, well, that's not very good. I appreciate that dodge. Here we go. Let's finish this up. And pick to the face. Well done. Alright.
With loot are often low on supplies.
What do we want to get rid of here? This holy water. Gonna have our Jester open this one up. It's trapped. He resisted. Thank goodness. Okay. We still have 9 food, so we can eat one more time before we have to really worry about things. I'm gonna have my Jester open this. I probably should have the Grave Robber do it, but I didn't want her to take more damage.
With a singular purpose.
Guess we'll take those. We'll leave... the food could be useful if we come across a alchemy table. Or, yeah, the herbs could be useful, rather. Because we could get food out of it. But I think I'm gonna leave it. Let's torch up here again. We're almost there. So as we don't have too much going on in this hallway, I think we're going to actually have a chance at winning this. Figured I'd go with a 50% trap resist that time after what happened before.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for.
It's only 250 gold, so I say we're just going to leave that one behind. Even though we have 2 torches we could easily get rid of, I'd rather have the torches for full light for the remainder of this mission. I swear to God, if the Necromancer is right there, I'm going to fucking flip out. Because there's no way we're going to be able to make it back there. No, I'm not touching that bookcase. Oh, we got a free torch right here anyway. How about that? Oh, surprise battle. These guys aren't too terribly bad.
Be gone, fiend.
That stress relief is actually going to help out a little bit as well. And I think probably let's do a... They all have the same chance to hit basically, so... yeah, Lunge has a guaranteed chance to kill if it hits, and it did. And Dirk Stab should get the kill. Oh, we got the lowest roll though. That sucks. But we got to dodge, so everything's fine. All right. Let's move everybody back. This is the part where I would quick save like 10 times if I could. But this is the last fight, so we may as well use our remaining torch there. One of them anyway. And let's eat some food. And hope that we don't fuck this up. Alright, there's our guy. He is unholy and eldritch all at the same time. So basically, we just need to burn this guy down ASAP. So we're going to start by dropping them fat buffs on ourselves. And chucking daggers and all that good stuff. We'll definitely throw out a mark with our bounty hunter. And we'll have our highwaymen try to sort of do crowd control a little bit here. And collect bounty. It's not a very good roll, but you know, what are you going to do? Should be able to get a kill with Grape Shot Blast. That helps out a lot. These Clawing Deads are annoying, but I think we're going to be okay. Let's do more daggers. Yeah, those crits. Keep them coming. That's beautiful. Let's see. We're going to Battle Ballad one more time here. Should be, yeah, 4% crit, a lot of accuracy. I'm loving what I'm seeing. And here, though, I think I want to make sure that these guys stay controlled, basically. Our bounty hunter is going to do plenty of damage while this guy's marked. He's got to fuck off and leave our back line alone, though. That would be great. Now we're in a situation where I wonder if maybe we should start attacking with our Jester. Yes, I think we will. Yes, let's do that. And you just hit him one more time. Appreciate that crit. I guess I didn't really need to use Heroic End there because it debuffed him. That wasn't very good. So Jester is going to be on death's door, but I think we're going to be okay. Chuck a dagger, 8 damage. And here, I think we go for the Grape Shot Blast. And hopefully our bounty hunter can finish this. Oh my god, 1 hit point, are you serious? Get out of here with that. Alright, we killed the Necromancer. Now we just have to deal with the Bone Soldier. That's a victory. That feels pretty good. Look at all the shit that we got. An Eldritch Slayer's Ring. 15% damage against Eldritch monsters, Minus 16% against not Eldritch, though. That's not so good. We got Lucky Dice. Jester's only 3 accuracy, 5 dodge, minus 8% damage. That's okay. So we don't need that one. I don't know if I care about this ring all that much either. But I want the gold. So we'll take the gold. I want the key. I don't care about this torch. So I want the emerald. We don't need the anti-venoms, so we will take Lucky Dice, and we'll just give those to him. Which means I guess we can take the Eldritch Ring, and we will never be able to use the Diseased Herb, which is too bad, because it's actually quite a good trinket for a Witch Doctor, or for a Plague Doctor. But hey, we completed the mission. Let's have you... we don't have any more food for you. That's okay. We'll have you... open this with this key. No effect. Oh, I guess it wasn't locked. Just an heirloom chest. Fair enough. We have a move amulet. 10% chance to push-pull skills. That might be good for our bounty hunter. Another 10% move resist. Minus 4 accuracy I'm not in love with, but it's not so bad. Alright. Hey, let's exit though. So that's going to be our first successful media mission and our first boss kill of this playthrough. So it's a good episode. I feeling pretty happy about that. I'm a little bit nervous about how boss fights are going to go. And in particular, once we get to like the level 3 missions, it's going to get real hairy real fast. Because there's some nasty shit that does a lot of damage. Like AoE and like all kinds of crazy stuff. So, you know, it's only going to get harder. So we have to enjoy these victories as they come. Improved balance. Hey, 15% move resist. Yeah, I love it. Shocker. Minus 10% stun resist. That's not good. But that is. That more than makes up for it, actually. She hates... She's a misanthropist. Hatred of mankind. I mean, misanthropist, that's technically hatred of men. But you get the joke. You get it. Anyway, 15% damage and 15% stress resist against human-type monsters is actually quite good. Natural swing plus 1. Yeah, I mean, this has been wonderful, honestly. So probably our best mission, aside from maybe one of the ones where we got a shitload of treasure.
Their angry faces as they stormed the manor.
Our boy Foehammer is exhausted after spending some time in the brothel. Best not to ask questions about that. Wink, wink. She has lost faith. She will not pray or flagellate for stress relief. Wow. I have never seen Faithless before. That's kind of a shitty one. Might be worth going to the sanitarium for at some point. And we got a couple levels. Anyway, that's looking pretty good. Let's curious, what do we have in here? Hey, Lucky Dice. +1 speed. Speed Stone actually might almost be worth it. I mean, it's too expensive right now, but it's the type of item we might be interested in. Got a couple of people that we can pick up here, so we may as well, I guess. Hard Noggin on guard. That's a pretty good trait to have. This one would be real bad, but you know, as I said, like supposedly diseases aren't actually in the game for real. So disease resist isn't, or you know, minus disease resist isn't much of a downside.
The thrill of the hunt.
And what do you have? Your skills are actually quite good right off the bat. I didn't even check his skills. What are you looking like? Yeah, your skills are like almost perfect. So yeah, we'll take her as well.
To those with a keen
Sickly,
eye,
fragile. Fragile's not so good.
like
Clutch hitter is okay, and plus 15% damage in the warrens could actually come in pretty handy as well. So we got a little bit of money to play around with here. Let's see what we can upgrade, shall we? To reduce the cost of skill training. I like the idea of that. And then I think we'll save portraits so we can upgrade our ranks more, because we're going to have to do some Warrens runs in the very near future, I think. We can't quite upgrade our blacksmith again, so we'll wait. And what about over here? We have a lot of crests. It's not worth 32 crests for that, though, in my opinion. What about here? Hey, there we go. 15% reduced treatment cost.
Little hope, however
One more,
desperate,
and we can get our
is never
third
without
slot
worth.
there. And our teams are actually looking pretty good. We came out of that with very low stress, which is excellent. So what we're going to do is go ahead and, let's see, who was it? Countess Cadence, was it? Yeah, she has Faithless, Guilty Conscience, Fear of the Beasts, and Obsessed with Food. So I'm going to get rid of Faithless on her. I mean, it's really not that bad, actually. Maybe I don't need to worry about that. We can just send her to the bar if we have to. Or she can still meditate, even, I think, so it's not so bad. Fear of the Beast is pretty bad, though. Still, we won't worry too much about that. What about you? Actually, I guess we can just do it this way. He is overwhelmingly positive. Yeah, like some of these fear ones are real bad. Creeping Cough, that one sucks. A lot of people will have fear of Eldritch. Fetman, Off Guard. I would love to get rid of Off Guard on him, even though I know he has Quick Draw. We have to rename this guy as well. We'll call him, I'm thinking Agent, Knuckle, Agent Knuckles. There's not enough room to write the rest of what I was gonna do, like Knuckle Slammer or something like that, but Agent Knuckles it is for short, and we'll call her. I guess we could do like a. Let me think about this. Who was it that died? We shall call you Lady Blackthorn the Second. Oh no, I guess we can't. Lady Blackthorn shall have to remain in the past for us. Let's call her Ram. There we go, Lady Ramshackle. Okay, so what do we want to do with our remaining guys? You know what? I think we'll probably wait for upgrades until next video, now that I think about it, just because we have, like, nobody really needs to do anything. The only thing I can think of is we'll send maybe Puppy Nose. Oh, Puppy Nose can't, I see. We're going to send Puppy Nose to the brothel, I guess. Oh, we can't. We're going to send Puppy Nose to the sanitarium and remove that bullshit. Because it's annoying. I don't know if removing a love interest involves any kind of sinister assassinations or subterfuge or whatever you want to call it, but I'm sure I didn't pronounce that right. But anyway, you know, it seems a little sinister. I think I've said that before. So we sent somebody to the sanitarium, which means we're done there. So yeah, let's take a quick peek at our missions for next time. Level 5 mission. We ain't doing that. We could... No, it's not a good idea for us to do a level 3 mission. I'm thinking we'll probably end up doing this guy here, maybe. 100% of room battles in the Warrens, it's risky, but... We also have another boss fight here to kill the Wizened Hag. Or maybe it's Wizened. One of the two. That's a possibility. We'll think about it, but I think we really want portraits at this point, so... Yeah, it'll be one of these two, most likely. Anyway... Until next time, my name has been Rojo, and thanks for watching.